we've seen.
Okay, we got Vitality on defense. We got G2 on attack. And G2 already going for the C default like we said they were going to do all the time, and Vitality maybe going for a crunch.
The 5-player stack. Squeeze occurring though, but held down by Leaf. Okay, Ghost in hand. Sure work at Durka.
But then are they expecting the 2-pass and push? There was a fade eye here, so probably. Oh my god, they forced it. Damn. Okay, forced it over towards here as well. That was nice. The thing is, Safe is here very fast, but they should expect a flank. There was a fade eye here early. Okay, Leaf low HP though. They'll maybe take that.
Eyes, head's got to be turned from Jonah. I know, they take the aggressive option instead, actually. Dominating waterfall control in a 4v2, but getting pinched from both ends.
Definitely one option for you. Jorgamo whips his way around.
A little bit too early on that. Yeah, it's good trades on this though. Very doable for Safe, but it's rough when it's this plant.
Side angles. Trent just jiggling. He knows the win cons. He's running away because he's got the salvos back online. As soon as he hears that first tap, he knows he's going to be able to deny. It's all to play with, all to work with. Safe still. Rocking a hard place is how I described it earlier. Don't think it was for him in particular,
very nice for G2 on this one. Really important kill from Leaf at the beginning of this.
Still probably the wrong term to use as well. They were looking like they were in control.
And I imagine they're going to do a lot of C defaults.
It was Leaf that opened it. The guy that looked like he came online in the midst of bind. Found that dominant performance, the form again, that just looks so scary.
G2 anti-eco, they're probably just going to hold for a little bit, you would imagine. Everyone chilling back, everyone holding for some kind of push. See if they go aggro A. Free take a spacer.
And that's G2 winning an important pistol. I say important though. Vitality won both.
It's 2-1 for the pistol.
People
like to keep track of pistols. Yeah,
G2
G2 just fully holding back on this one. Odelia with the tier 1. Thank you for the 4 months.
Went to Edward Gaming. It has been an area they've been struggling a little bit, despite their great rifle performances.
Definitely so. It's like playing Valorant on hard mode.
Tried to jump peek to get numbers. I like the idea. Again, nothing aggro over towards A. They take a lot of space. Only bit of pressure has been over towards C. And this is where they're going to start using the drone.
Drone finds 2 of them. Plus 2. Trying to trigger out a trap play. Jorg playing way ahead of the rest of
He had 1 bullet left on that as well.
Yeah,
they could definitely go back to A if they wanted to.
Escape lever. He does end up going down, but I think he's generated an advantage for his team that they should be able to convert. But you'll see a lot of this. If Vitality have got trap plays around the map, Jorgamo goes in first to try to defuse it. And that's one of the reasons, honestly, that he's got such bad first death per round stats. Is because he's playing the bomb defusal agent.
I mean, he's the sacrificial lamb. They send it him, they sacrifice him, they hope they win the round.
Plant.
Usually ends up being the case here. Vitality have got players tucked down onto the side, and that's a good paranoia at that, and a good swing on top of it. Opening picks found, but these players are weak.
It's not a 1 round, but it's damage unless Safe can do something outrageous.
Filthy still, Guardian, anything could happen, especially if they line up just right. Kicks, smoke off to the side, but with Safe falling. Exchanging the weaponry, trade hands
not on this one.
Over the course of this
Kicks kind of messed it up, to be honest. He ended up tapping the spike and then Safe got spammed.
Quite where Kicks wanted the smoke to go.
Yeah,
get an angle where
he messed it up.
You could tap and make it really feel believable. G2 still had that line of sight from tree. Doing a little bit of damage though to G2's economy, making the bonus round a tad worse. It's been a hot minute since we've seen a G2 bonus though.
I know.
They've just been struggling with the pistols so much in a lot of their matches here.
Okay, they want to go aggro A on this one. Boombot's going to hit, which means that we're probably going to Omen Flash and then Dark Ascends.
It's also another opportunity where you can just send Jorg in, or Jorg and Valid both, because they have the opportunity to escape.
Wait, we didn't hit Valid TP out. Wait, we didn't hit the TP back. Wait, no one knows. No one knows. It's land sound. No one hears anything. That's wild.
Quick to make himself known to Vitality, and that's a rifle handed over on top of it. And the shot is good. Backing away, Durka. A couple of cheeky peeks himself, and Jorg, like we said, he's got the gate crash, so gets information, gets out.
Leaf's pushed himself into an aggressive position. Loves lurking on this map. always got to try to keep an eye on where he is. Calling for reinforcements to go for the B pop, and safe is here.
Oh, what a shot again.
So snappy.
Another important shot. He does great here as well, just managing to actually be a decoy long enough, jumps up so the trade can come in as well. Leafs had insane impact already on this map.
There was no tags, no connections onto the G2 players, and Vitality
and honestly on last map. This drone lasts for way too long, I swear.
Durka's so used to having massive impact in these kind of rounds, and Valen has been able to call on their attack side around Durka. We haven't really been saying his
snowball
name
potential here. Oh
as
yeah,
I
for
was
sure.
Expecting. And it's not because, in my opinion, he's having a bad performance. I think it's because Valen's finding these gaps, these openings, to try to abuse Vitality's defensive setups. If you think back to Bind, the amount that they were just hammering B, XX with huge amounts of util, but Durka's playing the floater and couldn't quite get in position for early fights. Here, I mean, what is going on at this point?
It's a weird round, isn't it?
It is very strange, actually, because if you're gonna do some kind of
you do hear it
towards Rubble, you'd expect there to be a lot of util used, or some way, someone to help.
Anon,
Kicks.
thank you for the gift. Not sure about the name, but thank you for the gift.
Instant death from Kicks when he takes that teleport. They must have thought that there wasn't a chance Valen could be across. How they were that confident, though.
Lot of money here
Leaf's
for G2.
Staring into 3 people with light armor. Another Leaf classic.
Yeah, it's another C default though. He said they'd be doing this a lot. Just trying to go close, see if they can find the wall. Smoke goes in. Normally, honestly, when they do the drone, they're like hitting towards the site. So they at least are trying to search for the Vice wall and they haven't found it.
Here by G2, make sure you can vacuum up the orbs. Get a bit closer
Pressure
to the
created over towards here. I wonder when this is. Oh, okay.
And here they go.
Oh wow, okay, Jonah P. No worries at all, man.
Yeah, it's very nice. Had back up to shoot the fade eye as well. Just didn't even have to worry about it.
Slightly too late on that. Or too early, I suppose you could say. But exactly as the rest of G2 were crossing behind.
Thorns down.
ADS though, that's safe. Just trying to answer back in any way possible form that he can. But it's an onslaught that's going to be facing him. Drops himself down. It's a hard position from safe. He's got to get value into this spot. Util out into the hands, but return of the fire is there.
Oh, they're going to have to save again.
Sees it. Tantalizing upgrade onto the floor. And he's going to be receiving the rifle on top of him.
I will say,
Kicks with the smoke in.
G2
around them. He's already found himself two. TP cuts it.
I was about to say that G2 have changed up a bit of their afterplant. Normally this is Leaf here, and they decided to do Valen, and honestly,
could hit both of
you could maybe see the lack of play, or like time of playing in this position.
What are they going for here? What's the combo play?
Still got a breach damage from Jonah P. Moment Flash is incredible.
Keep a series of unknowns into the play, but
does have breach damage for the tap.
It's 3 in a round 4, and will he get the 4?
Oh man, Jonah P is a savior on this one.
He couldn't get better
Dude, 2v4 that came down to a 1v2 though. That was a little bit rough from them. G2 are definitely changing up since they played last time though. It's still a good sign even though they kind of messed up.
I must wait for them to tap. Jonah, no. He's going to kill both of the players hunting for him on the lurk, and then he's going to finish out by just holding an angle at the end. His aim's been great this tournament. Been picking up the Guardian in a bunch of rounds and still hitting great shots.
Wake up in the morning,
Don't know whether we announced it, but Jonah P is going to be doing the champs intro this year.
Honest game enjoyer. Thank you so much for the prime. Thank you.
I think that's
appreciate the 2 months.
Incredibly indicative, I think, of just the overall attitude
yeah,
of G2 into this game.
Yahoo, right? Yahoo_OW with the tier 1 as well. Thank you for the 15 months.
Always, you know, doing some kind of
Recipe's been great, yeah, dude. He's doing good.
Hyping up his team,
he's just always consistent for this team. I think that's the thing.
In our top 4, at least now, is that cold confidence. If the going gets rough, they're never quite worried. I mean, the going is definitely not rough right now for G2. They're leading 4-0.
He's just vibing and chilling, yeah.
The series 1-0, but I think both of these teams have got that in common. That just trait underlying that they are always capable, and they know themselves that they can win a map, even if it's going.
I'll walk and tank everyone here. And then we're going to see a round with loads
We've
of
got
loads of
Eco around here.
ults.
Well, actually, there's going to be a potential skirmish over towards A rubble. So let's take a look at this first of all, and then I'll tell you my little
If
anecdote.
Vitality had played that together, yeah, they
Ready
probably would have
for it.
won.
If this is a terrible fight, you should just go and just start talking, mate. Just go for it.
Yeah, I mean, it looks like they're not really taking the engagement here. Durka, though, has forced up a Vandal, sorry, a Bulldog.
Oh my god, what's the timing going to be like on
I'm
this?
looking to try to
Yeah.
force the issue just a little bit. It's so difficult to get past Leaf, though, when he has the Outlaw in this spot.
Keep smoke. He just spotted it.
Yeah,
Belly,
he
shoulder,
spotted
leaps
him.
out
Look.
of there, man.
It's good
Saves the
info.
bullet as well.
And the rest of his team's coming back.
In the air. Oh my
Nice
god.
shot.
Just reacts off to the side, but wasn't expecting that one. And okay, Sheriff, quick work. Lands!
What is that, dude?
My goodness!
What is that third shot
Where's
as
he pulled
well?
that from?
Dude, they all tunnel visioned on
There's
the
a 145
Omen that was
range for
close.
some of those as well.
He's
He wasn't even
solo
one-shotting.
push over towards B in
That's
reaction
pure
to them pushing
insanity.
C. Late
Straight
push, and he's
up the
just
gut,
popped
right what
everyone.
Vitality needed.
Jason Bourne, thank you so much for the tier 1.
Leaf
Thank
was
you, thank
calling
you.
for help. Just to clear kicks. And in the scramble, they forgot. They forgot about Les.
Yeah, they just forgot about the B hard.
They dodged this
Honestly,
guy.
they
he got
did spot this
exported
at
to
one
EMEA
point. I
this
just don't
year.
think they thought he was going to be on the committed angle.
Back to haunt the Americas
And he hit some
players.
absolute shots.
30 seconds left.
Down to Jorgamo. He's going to go walkabouts here, but
Very, very nice
my.
guns.
Swarm
Guns, guns,
quickly.
guns. How many
We're
can they
all
get?
just waiting for the replay.
1, 2,
Yeah.
3.
It's a
Need to see
MasterCard
that.
Thrifty.
Oh, he only
We've
picked
gotta
up the
see it.
outlaw.
What happened there? Leaf's thinking about it for a moment, and then as he walks into kicks, Les walks up.
Oh my.
The first and third kill are
No
close enough
way.
to be one
3
shot.
dinks.
And then
Yeah.
Valen gets 145.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
God, he hit so many
Disbelief
headshots.
from Valen. How has he done that?
That's what you get from Les.
It's incredible shots
Talking
from
about it
him.
prior. That undefinable element of just, I don't know, being ice cold, I guess. Every round's winnable, they know it. On a util though, it's going to be expended.
Whoa,
Huge amount of
that's
damage actually.
a
Though, too.
lot
Durka
of
dropped down
damage,
to
20 to
kicks.
72 as well. Yeah, it's really
on
hard to
72
fight over
health.
towards C Mound against this
They
comp.
get flashed and stunned into salvos.
Because like the breach util owns you, and then the tail util owns you. They managed to do that all without a drone as well.
Idiot up safe.
Speaking of drone, they
All
probably
in his
should use the
face.
drone to reclear this, but
On a tap off instinct. As soon as he hears the ult pop though, he knows that.
all this
Okay, well, there's a bit of danger
human
here.
drone in terms of the Euro
It's
ult.
going to be used to slow them all the way down. And Jorgamo's just hoping and hunting for a bit of information, but he's missed a beat.
Wait, he has not got a backup.
If he wants to go for this one, yep, he's exited out and right from the side.
He has
Les
not got
strikes
a backup
back
on
once
this.
more. Armageddon paves away. But Snake
Yeah,
Bite
I was
slows
looking
down
for
the
his
approach.
TP, like, hold
Vitality
up.
have got this one under complete
Where's our
control.
TP on this?
But they're going back into kicks here. Softened up from earlier. Only 70 HP.
Oh,
Ties to
my
2
kicks
Vandal
nearly
bullets,
went down
already
on
has
this one.
taken one.
What almighty, just stuck his
We've got to
way
keep
out.
an eye on the luck in
Variety
terms of
bullets,
Leaf. Might come down
twists
to the
and turns
1v1
this
from him.
round. Story being told by G2.
Good
but
damage.
They might not like it. Aftershock up close and personal. And Leaf is the one to try and capitalize.
Viper ult?
Snake Bite round to the side and a roll in
Oh my
front.
goodness, what is
Why
going
not?
on here?
Thrown into the mix,
Where do we
but even
Viper ult?
slowed down to a crawl and creeping round from behind. It's safe. He reveals the hand anyway. Steel Garden, let loose. And random spray paves the way, wins the
And they got
day.
Leaf as well.
Even as they run in
Wait,
low
what?
budget, somehow
How's Jonah
G2
Pico too?
How the hell have they done this? They forced Trex into a 1v2. Slight's the taps, no bullets left. He needs to try and find a fight early on, walking right in.
No
And
way,
Jonah
how
P
is Jonah
just
P killed
does not
too?
lose these.
The timing fights in the middle of the pit. They just went perfectly for G2. Jonah walked out, took a swing, pushes
Two
his
lined
shoulder
up.
up against the wall and spots 2 heads perfectly lined up. And then on the other side of things, a jump through the pit with a shorty manages
Okay,
to find
kill,
Trent to kill. This is a 2v5.
Oh boy.
The first death to a nade, that's unlucky.
Yeah,
then
and the
look at that
Teo stun
lineup.
came in a little bit earlier
And this
there.
jump through.
Teo stun to give him the confidence. Holy dude. That's a rough round for Vitality. You got
And
1,
they don't
2,
need
3 that
these.
can't
This
buy
is one of the
next.
first halves that they've been
We've
able to
got
get
2
off to a
people that can't buy
lightning
next
hot
as well, so
start.
massive swing round, but Vitality have got to win this one. And that's a
When the ball's
rough
good,
way,
you
so
don't
just
slow
a straight
down.
up spam
And
through
they're getting
smoke.
everything.
Yeah.
Every kind of coin flip fight is going their direction. The spams through the smoke.
They've been passing around the horseshoe.
It feels like it.
Yeah.
take down Vitality, you got to be good, and sometimes I guess you got to be a little lucky. And G2, they're looking on fire right now.
Got it both. Re-exploration by Les, instant punish with a bullet to the head. Out wide,
Just every
door
single
opened,
duel.
and bodies dropped, toppled.
They are destroying the EMEA representatives here in the first round
Yeah,
of the
we're getting
playoffs.
everything.
This is not like
Leafs
buying
out
a
here
back and
picking
forth
up.
affair. This is
Did
destruction.
he pick up the AWP? Okay, they
This
picked
is
up early.
them flexing the superior power of their composition as well, I think.
Yeah,
And
no,
also,
I
Valve
do
being
think
able to make
Vitality
the
are just like,
difference in the IGL department.
I don't know, I would be
It's
much,
credit to Vitality.
maybe
that
they'd be
we've
much better
not
going
seen
like
that at
super
any
aggro
point so
A.
far this year.
Like you're going to see a
reminder that
timeout
this
and you're
team
just going to
is
see
6-0
what is more
since
common of just
forming
like the
this
Viper
version of
and
the
the
Vitality
Vice over
super team.
towards here so they can lock it down
G2 are able
with
to
them
close
going
this
aggro
out,
A.
and they're looking good
Because
for
everything
it.
else is
It would be
rough at the
Vitality's
moment.
first loss of the year.
And I
The
feel like
first loss
Vitality are doing
with
everything
this
that you
roster
don't
with
want to do
Durka and
against
Les
this comp.
joining the
Like
team.
they fight C so much. It's like I feel like that's like the thing you
Many
can't do
others
against
have
this
tried.
comp for sure.
Top teams, top IGLs. It's taken something pretty special today to put the pressure onto them and make it seem like a possibility. Vitality have come back from scorelines like this before, though. I believe it was map 3 against DRX, where they were down something like 6-2 and had to recover, ran it all the way back. So they need to get back on the board early on. Their only round so far is that triple headshot play from Les.
The caliber of players, you're going to get plays like that occasionally, but the trouble is you just need a bit extra against G2 because it's a strategy. They've got them matched.
Well, the two top performing players for Vitality in this tournament so far have been Durka and Trex. They only have 2 kills between them. Here, Durka flies forward.
This was nice
with
from
one of
Vitality.
only 2
It's kind of like
hero rifles.
it's kind of what they need to do, but I think they need to do this again with rifles next round.
Okay, pulled out the O's and somehow
Somehow, Kicks has
gets away
taken
with
that.
a pick.
The Boombot's taken so much damage through the Fawns as well.
Premise of that fight
And they
by
didn't
G2 was
really
just,
get
okay,
too
we're
much
gonna
out of
refight,
it.
we're gonna posture, we
They get
hit
A
ult.
control.
We're gonna exit
Like
out,
the
we don't
first
wanna
time they've
commit
had A
into it.
control, I
And
guess.
somehow, they still get a pick.
Kicks. I think
And
he
they
took a
waste
lot
the
of
showstopper
damage
completely.
beforehand. There might have been a
They've taken
flash
30
involved
seconds
as
in the
well.
round, though. And if they head over here towards the C site, it's got some of the Vice util and one of the hero rifles.
Jorgemon straight in there, Les. Trying to make the most of it with his crosshair placement and precision.
God, Les is.
The name of the game for a
It's
player
incredible
like
watching Les though. He's very
one.
aware of so
him.
much.
Potentially even
Like
footing for his team
it's
to walk into
very,
this, but
very sick to
not quite
watch.
in the gun guard.
It's just like his brain thought process.
Okay, well, leave.
Buying time for Durka's flank.
Like he's so ready for everything.
That's the important thing. Sturka wrapping around with that
They
rifle
are
in hand.
kind of locked in.
Might get
If
open
Vice can
access,
get
yes,
some
he can.
jaws.
So, lead forward,
Yeah,
set,
like that.
falls,
Whoa!
throw.
I wasn't expecting the 3.
2
I was
rounds
thinking
on the board
maybe
for
if Safe takes
Vitality,
down 1.
both off
Dude,
the
they just
back
keep winning rounds
of
where they just have
triple
wild
Sheriff
Sheriff rounds.
The Durka flank, though, was expertly orchestrated, and Vitality looked more in control.
Yeah, they locked him
that
in,
round
mate. He had
after
some
dropping kicks,
absolute
Despite the
shots.
fact it is still the MasterCard Thrifty coming through. If these are the rounds that Vitality are getting, it's still going to be a very difficult battle out here. How did they manage to even get this kill in? They just did so much
Salvos
damage.
into
Kicks
damage.
slow
Ah,
to
it's
be able
unlucky.
to escape. Already took the damage from the salvo, but it's Vitality still who come away with the round. Great
Whoa.
shots from Safe.
Second and third is...
That's beautiful.
Dude, second is a robot.
God damn!
And that's what you get with this Vitality team.
Yeah, individuals.
Crafted. It's a bespokely built team for trophies, accolades, titles. Despite the fact that they've got their eyes on the prize, which is champs itself. That is a fast beginning by G2. Eager to take control towards B main and even potentially flip the door.
What ults we got now?
A bit of clearance
So
now
we got
going in
1,
towards C.
2... Oh, dude.
We'll have to respect that when he backs away.
They have to
soon
eco
enough.
if they lose next.
But Vitality have full rubble control here.
Yeah, but
G2
this will
have a
work
plan
way
to
better
do
for them.
something quick on the early
Again, I
round.
just think they came in with the wrong
Clearly
game
not.
plan.
We're at the minute mark.
Like, they wanted to fight rubble
Fight more
heavy and
difficult.
have Vice over towards A.
Vitality.
I think that,
gonna
again,
hit
that's
a
the one
jump
thing you
spot.
can't do against this comp. Breach,
Just the one.
Teo, Omen, like literally all of these
Not want to give away a sound cue here.
mean you can't fight here.
Thorns, Detted, the spam coming your
Like
way.
fighting
Wall shot down,
fighting
but
Mound
luckily
against a Teo is brutal.
Like the
Please
Mound,
don't push
Red
this
are
over
about to
towards
fight
C.
Mound off the horn. No,
Oh
they
my
decided to
goodness,
back
this
it
was
up.
close, man. There's so much going
All
on.
going to be locked open. Somehow Leaf wins out that fight. There's options mounting up.
Leaf again
G2,
getting
they can
another
take
fast
it into
kill.
many different directions here, but They set the sights over towards C with only 30 seconds
I will
left.
say though,
Yeah, and
3-person stack for Vitality here. They got a Thorns as well, which is going to delay the plant.
Here's the difficulty.
Might have to be a send it TP.
Exactly
Visal goes in.
Got to try and just send it. Take the
Oh,
fight anyway.
they traded.
Pistols in hand and the timing has been caught. And right there, you're in the shadow arm at that point.
15
Valin,
seconds.
Your way.
Pivot over
Lex,
towards B.
Lex
Just
safe,
planning in
all
time.
before that time to
Can
play
they get
into
the spike
side of
across?
Nightfall. On
Does
their heels.
Kicks get
Gonna
round the
be Storm
corner?
try and get
There
that
is
plant
so
down.
much going on. Kicks stops the plant. It's done round.
Drop down
Dude,
the spike
this
in
is
there, lads.
intense. It feels like
This is a
this whole
vitality
round,
all sealed
there
up,
was like
nice
2
and
duels going on
pretty.
the same time everywhere we
They are
looked.
starting
Like the
to
whole
come back
round.
into this game. Crucially, Durka and Kicks having control over Rubble gave them the right defensive read on what was going on. And also, we were kind of focused on the A Rubble reclear from Leaf, but at the same time, they
Yeah,
were
there was a
thinking
duel on
about
scene.
going for a double fight. They had Safe and Less grouped up with a Haunt over the top, thinking that they wanted to go for a Mound reclear. When the Haunt got broken, Vitality called it off. If they'd gone for that, they might have lost the round outright then and there. And instead, they had the patience to hold on, keep the stack on the C side.
Look at that, forced him down to Nico though, so Vitality can actually get like a decent amount on defense hit. And the money's really, really good.
Closer to potentially evening up this half.
This round though, Vitality not controlling Rubble. Looking over towards Mound instead, so Kicks is going to inform the stack over towards B and A.
The refight flash, but they're way ahead of it, aren't they?
Oh,
my God,
just
this
save
defense
it.
Necessary, and it was ordered up onto a platter. This is happy to oblige, and that sees his perfection in motion.
Dude, they started
Safe, happy to slam it
3B.
down the court. Reload out into the open. There was no defense.
Maybe Jonah P could win
No
another
correction
round.
for that one here. It's an
This
open
is
A side
then
with a
this
plan
is
going
more
down
normal
off
after
the
plant
Leaf's on
util
the
for them,
backstab
or
too.
like out of plant
Nobody
positions with
with
Leaf just
Drax to
playing
try to
really,
clear
really
this.
far back.
Balance. To play in.
Ideally,
Like they
you
should
wanna go
know,
and
because
clear off
honestly
towards
Leaf
Rubble
is in
and
this
start
square
retake.
every single
Hunter.
time. You see the ping come in
Spot
already,
up.
they're just on
Leaf
top of this.
potentially take a peek and fight out towards stairs.
Damn, it's a
Wins it
lot
out.
of damage done. Leaf could win
Laboured, it's
this.
precarious, but he plays his life in the end because he sees it and hears it. Trex in his face. It's a necessary one, but he's causing a distraction and the backstab play. This is off the charts
luck,
with the game
Valin.
IQ. It's buying time and win con possibilities for Valin, but he's just one man. 31 health. Leaf needs to win these ones out. Clearance, it's all about the timing and takes the peak with the smoke in play. Kicks are sticking all the way.
Okay, nicely done. Trex managed to get the other kill as well. 15 HP, and honestly, that could have been a different round.
He played that situation.
Yeah,
just
he
as
played
well
it
as
very,
Leaf
very
did.
well. Dude, these rounds are
Waited,
close
did
though.
not take a 1v1, pushed Leaf back as far as he possibly could. Both of them playing their life, and as soon as Trex realized that it was a
Do you
bad
think the
fight,
G2
that
are
he was
going to
getting
look at this
lured
round
into,
and see that the Vice was
he
over
calls for the
towards
rest of the
A
team to
again and just start
accelerate on the
C?
retake and instead go towards site, put that Omen smoke down, start the defuse inside of it.
Like if
This
Vitality
is now
now
3
put
rounds
the
in a row
Vice
that
back
Vitality
over
have
towards
got,
C,
and
I
they
think
are
they've
back
really
in the
owned it.
game.
Nice! Let's go, guys. Let's go.
And the biggest
Alright,
reason that Vitality
timeout for it
are
as
back
well?
into
Okay,
this one
they're for
is
sure
because they've been able
doing
to
a C
lock down
default
one
now.
of the sides.
I don't know if they had any ults,
A
but
couple of rounds ago, round 9, we saw them hold with Durka and Kicks over towards Rubble. Round 10, we see Kicks alone holding Mound, allowing the whole of the rest of the team to stack the other side of the map. It makes such a huge difference if they have the macro defense set up. G2 have got to do a slightly better job of being able to push these players back. And now, as they go for this early round map control, they're going to be meeting Durka with an operator who is having a slow map right now. 2 and 8.
so yeah, for sure
was
C
giving credit
default.
earlier on to Valin
But
for
then
being
do
able to
we
call
put the
around
Vice
Durka.
over towards C?
I feel like at this point he actually has had a lot of these
No.
opportunities to
Oh.
get involved, and he's just not quite found his moment.
Struggling.
Yeah,
coming into
I
this one, one of the best
don't
player in the
know
world.
about this from Vitality. Let's see. I think they might just get
Time for the
util
sun here
dumped.
and now, guess what? A lot of bodies waiting for him on the other side of these barriers.
Jorg,
We already said he's got the big boy gun.
Jorg has a Yoru ult, which
Ult
is
line.
really difficult to up against.
TB forwards. Oh
Ooh.
my, perfect peek there from
Yeah,
Kicks.
just as the fade eye came in, that was
Down on top
lovely
of it, he
timing.
gets
Got out of
scot-free.
that. The fade eye timing here from Trex was
Triple
probably the
walk-up
best thing
Vitality.
in terms of timing
Three
that we've
players on
seen.
towards the C side.
Couldn't have been any
G2.
better.
They need kills, I think, to make this one a bit more winnable. And Durka, it's not one to overpeak. It's an off angle, just being held in case there is that walk up.
I mean, what's the timing on the haunt here? Prowler sets him up.
Takes a peek. Takes
Oi,
the peek
double
and
almost.
takes the
Valin
shot.
15 HP.
Almost takes 2 of them out for it.
Well, that'll do it.
Oh,
That C's is lovely.
Well, that's so
The
good
fade
from Trex
util on
and
this
Durka.
round
wanted to
was
see more
so
from him.
perfect.
You're getting it here. And
Gap with
now
the smoke, that's nice as well.
he's tearing G2 to pieces.
There's nothing that Trent can do to salvage this one.
Dude, what a comeback
Vitality
from
needed that.
Vitality on this.
Vitality are raring to go. They want to set this guy up for another
Really
one. Why
nice.
not?
Great shots.
4 in the round from Durka, 1 away from a showstopper, and a 5th
Definitely
on the
Trex
board.
needs a shout out here, and Trex did a lot of this.
Vitality doing such a good job of getting back in the game. And G2 tripping over themselves a little bit here. I think in this round, once Kix gets the opening kill against Giacomo, you could kind of have a bit of a read of, all right, well, we know that the Omen is not posted up towards rubble. What if we try to accelerate the lurk on the A side of the map? And instead, they just stick to their guns over here. But Durka's so aggro.
Okay,
and
they
he
know
disrespects
he has
so
an op
often
now. They're
with
just
his
gonna
op.
Yoru ult send
He's
it,
an
right?
incredibly tough player to play against. They're gonna do the same again.
And they got too much
Incredibly well
util here
orchestrated.
to be
Dimensional
fighting
drift,
this.
though, is one thing. He's
Wait,
going to be spotting out 1, 2 players here. Fault line's going to be coming through. Exiting.
dude, Giacomo has some of the most mad Yoru ults I see. He never gives himself like a way out.
Down a little bit prior. It's going to be wasted though. Trent not getting too much done with that one.
That is so sick. Kix just TikToked him. He just
Yeah, he really did.
absolutely owned him. Safe
Broke
though,
his brain.
go for a bit of a re-exploration here. They lost a lot of information over on the A side of the map, so Safe wants to pick some back up.
Oh, nice
Into
shots.
his prime
14 to 7
sidelines.
at the moment for a safe.
Perfect timing.
Dude, what a comeback
400
this
round
was.
information that he
It was
gathered. He got a bit
6-1,
more
right?
than
And
that,
they
didn't
just
he,
got
though?
5 in a row.
Not just information.
Dude, if
Kills
G2
bodies
had
tough, but on
good
the side of
Yoru
G2,
ult
and it leaves
rounds,
it just down
I
to the
feel
two,
like they
Trent and Leaf.
would find life a
They
lot
have the
easier.
easier side to get themselves into. Kicks will at least be forced to respect a bit of this util.
30 seconds left.
That sound cue's made, and now Stampede going to be occurring. Pit layer
Uh-oh.
down, why not?
Ooh, we might have
Just throw
spoken too
everything
early,
into
no?
the mix to try and win this one round
It's
out.
gonna be Viper ult for
through.
Viper ult, maybe?
Snake bite.
Oh, okay.
And Trent spam down, spray down, snake bite of his own. Leaf could be a miracle worker, but my God, how the hell do you tangle with this one? It's a Pit versus Pit. Heavy blight now, lay it down over towards the seaside.
Ooh.
Decay damage to pocket the play in. Players highlighted reload all done. and Kicks
Everyone just gets their
eager to
backup
chase it down.
shorty out. Dude,
We
what
end
a
this one at 6
what a
to
recovery
6.
from Vitality here.
They pull off absolute
They did
heroics
so
to make
good.
it even here.
What a magical comeback. What a sick outplay from Kix towards the
Yeah,
end.
Kix did good with the
Destroys
TP.
Jaw. But the story of this is Vitality getting themselves back from 6
Kix
to 1.
actually owned him. And Durka ended up just being like a little decoy, yeah. Six is enough on defense. It's going to be close. Like, you probably should get a little bit more than 6 with the Viper Vice combo, but they'll be okay. Like, they'll be happy just considering the actual scoreline. And they lost pistol, right? Yeah, because it was 6-1. Dude, those sheriff rounds were insane. The Leaf Sheriff into the Safe Sheriff. Lotus is attack sided. Yeah, but when you play a Vice, it kind of messes things up a little bit. We've seen teams have crazy good halves with having a Vice just because other teams struggle to like default against it. Especially when you start having an op and they got a default and you've got an op and they have to try and find out where the wall is. Yeah, Vice changed a lot of stuff. Vice changed a lot, Teo changed a lot, really. That's why you see so much Yoru at the moment as well.
Strong beginning for G2, but an even stronger finish to that first half of Lotus. Vitality just coming out swinging, bringing it 6 to 6. As you mentioned, Josh, it was 6 to 1 at some point. And you got to give all the credit in the world here to an individual like Safe, to be honest. The calling was just phenomenal, but on an individual basis as well, being able to step up dispelling some of the narratives that potentially were chasing him heading into this event.
And heading into this match. Like I said, he was the lowest ACS player at the event coming into this game. And there are so many questions floating around Safe because he dominates regionally, and then he hasn't really been able to translate that into success at LAN. A lot of his teams have fallen off once they got to the biggest stage at the global events.
It is 2-1 for Pistols, 1-0 on this
being
map.
Able to revive himself, revive the team as the leader and get back into things. What kind of pistol is he going to call here? They're looking to take a bit of mount control.
Oh,
he's
my.
taking a bullet to the brain.
Well, a nice little ding.
Set himself up to be the win condition, but they've got double lurkers. Safe and less. Both detected, and G2 are not biting on this. A lot of the pressure was coming through.
It kind of looks like an early rotate's coming in for Jonah as well.
Lurkers, they're pretty convinced
And they got 3. Looks like they're waiting to get smoked off here to fight.
2 straight shots.
Yeah, I think they might fight this. If a smoke comes here,
Nonetheless,
they might try and
excuse
fight
me.
with a flash.
Orbs up. This is Vitality trying to fake. Potentially like the lurk is still coming through, but the rest of the team straight back at it. Oh, Trent just sees it. Barrel poking wide. Reveals a hand here for Vitality, and now
A lot of chip damage at the moment.
Pivot B. See if they can draw something out.
The
of
pivot
Jordan
Bs
or Jonah.
doesn't really work unless
There's our
Durka
button
just
for now.
randomly
I mean,
takes all this
okay,
space.
Durka.
It might not be a fake if
Like
Durka
that.
realizes there's
Yeah,
no
no,
one
he
here.
can just call his
When he's
teammates
got so
over.
much space, he's going to be calling for the rest of his team to just follow through behind
30
him. Why
seconds
not?
left.
Follow in the tailwind, because he's got so much bloody space, and Leaf left to see if he can contain and maintain composure.
Guy gets so weird.
Towards
Look
it.
at how early
Realising
Durka is
it,
here.
Giving up the sight, and there's an angle here. It's a heavy lick Durka gives him straight to the side of the head. He's going for more, man.
Dude, look at
Re-acceleration.
Durka,
His
man.
timings
Durka's
that
just winning this round on his own.
Check out the page with the
Master
Team Liquid
Flexor, thank you so much for the prime, mate. Appreciate you. The nade
They
is...
threw it out.
It's a shame didn't go a little bit deeper.
Onto the corner
It's nice
there.
timing on it, though.
There's G2 eager for a bit of a bloodbath now, out towards it. 1 steps forward into the smoke kicks.
There's a couple of low HPs, and when I say a couple, everyone on Vitality is low.
Fire's going to be exchanged. G2, though, are the ones who are slowly edging this one out. Jonah P onto the defuse. Not even getting the half, but surely trust defense necessary. A reload by Trex. He just needs to spam and straight shots to go his way.
Holy.
And it's not happening.
Yeah, they kind of stole it a
Today,
little bit.
not
There
in
was
that
just so
instance.
much
G2
damage
with this
done.
round.
So much damage. There's
Double
one point where just
pistols
all
going
4
the
of them
way
were
of
sitting
G2
under,
here.
like...
What a turnaround, what a
30.
difference compared to Bind. And it felt like Vitality had the macro. I mean, they completely
they should have,
exposed
yeah.
the way that G2 were holding B. They found that timing, Durka, with a beautiful lurk, but they took so much chip damage trying to hold in the
One
post
enemy
plant
remaining.
that eventually G2's pack mentality, their spacing perfect to whittle away the EMEA team's defense.
Leaf is like,
Spike
how on
goes down.
earth is he in
Durka
spawn?
forces up an outlaw, but
He's like,
doing
how
this
is he
one-on-one.
here?
G2 should have the read. 4 players buying
Okay,
full armor against this.
Durka
doing
gets
the
the outlaw out, and yeah, there's only one person that can get one shot. Who took the hit for this? Literally just Durka, no armor on it. I don't know about this one.
Danger of the round.
Maybe they've done this too many times before, because the fact that G2 do get the heavy armor is a great sign, but that's a gun down. And does Jonah try and defend this and give him a potential second, or are we accepting that it's rough?
Defend the gun, the Guardian was
Yeah,
dropped
they're
down.
accepting that it's rough situation and just
Too late for
lose a
that,
gun.
And if you allow Durka to get too many, he's going to be looking up.
Oh. What's gone on here then, chat?
I'm sure they're all just taking it nice and slow.
Okay.
Steady.
Well,
Yep,
yeah.
see? Oh, we didn't miss
Yeah.
too much.
Thankfully they are.
All good.
Here's a little smoke for Leaf to play inside.
Or just granted him a potential gift. His own teammate is setting that one up, so Leaf dominating it nice and early.
Safe might call the acceleration here, considering that they pushed all the way out.
Yeah,
from
Jonah's got to do a lot.
out. Should be a timing.
He can just double body shot everyone though.
Pixel angle. Jonah P, feeling the heat, feeling the pressure. It's
Yeah,
definitely
and
being
tanks
turned
a
up
fade
against
eye
him
as
now, and
well.
He's going to try and hold it down towards the back of the
God,
side.
look at this reposition from him though. It's awesome. Big jewel for Trent.
Straight towards the back of the side, but bullets to the back for Trex. He was just none the wiser into that spot there, and kicks, head on a swivel, time running short.
Really nice from Leaf on
Pushed
this.
out
Good
into the
recovery.
open.
Nearly paid
The
off for
arms of Leaf.
Vitality. They end up doing a lot of damage. To be honest, it did kind of pay off.
Everybody on G2 bought into that round, making sure that they would not get caught by Durka's outlaw. They get the round win, but it's pretty big economical damage that Vitality have been able to do. And Durka's 2 away from a showstopper, so I don't think he'll mind coming into this one with a Bulldog. I mean, it's probably a good idea for someone else to
guys.
drop him a Phantom, but
They've done it.
look at how rough this bonus round is.
Yeah.
It is rough,
Do the same
but
thing,
Leaf
go for
can
the armor
one-shot.
purchase.
3 at the moment.
3 players actually with light armor that you might be able to snack on.
Less. Barely gets a handle on the drone.
Dude, even with just this drone getting this much space, it creates
Two
such
playing
pressure here and here.
Pack system over towards B, leaning A.
And then they go re-clear over towards A. Dude, they even Omen flash.
Oh boy, here it is.
Yeah, they're
Time
really
to shine,
trying to
son.
just force them
Step
into
up
the
to
outlaw.
challenge, step up to the mark, and he's not shy.
It's
is
good
he?
damage
Still,
though.
Sliggy takes
10
that
HP,
swing.
10
He was the one
HP.
who was healthy with the armor. The only other player that could have taken that fight.
Dude, this is the
Discipline in the
spike.
moment, but now, oh, double face, triple face by G2. Trex just catches wind of it, backs himself away. Put a bit of a wedge in through the middle of the map, and Vitality are forced to slow it down and re-clear it because the spike is in the hands of Trex.
I like this little
Call here.
I like this little wall they do
About to
on the
get-
tank.
Nice and active. We'll see if Safe though can put a stop to it. He's only got the stinger into his hands. Spike exchange and dropped around. It's going to be the fault line in through the corner. How well thought out
Wait,
is this
easy call to
util?
pivot over
30
towards B, but there's
Can't
3 on
afford too
B?
much here, but as
30 seconds.
Dude, even
said,
G2
30
don't think they're going to do
seconds
this.
time.
It's so dumb.
Running against them here, giving up a lot of space. It's a angle off to the side, and Jonah B's looking around all over the bloody place. Trent
Spike
takes a
down,
peek
B.
from on high. Cuts Durka straight out the pitch.
They were 1 pass and it's
10
10
HP.
HP.
Get a move on, and they need to defend this spot and position. It's a safe plan. Enough for the posture this one back. It's a 3v3, and Kicks are on 10 HP taking this fight. Surely not as ideal. I mean, he's going to be calling now for Safe. Joining them. In hands,
Oh boy,
Melissa
extra
Bullet
10
down to the
HP
right
here.
back. Through the wall and more. Up through the top needs to be a defense. Oh, Jog is hitting absolute waldies and a double face.
Oh, that pivot to B was
Oh
so
my.
dumb. Holy.
It's
So-
filthy work, man.
Why would you
So
pivot
much
B when you
damage
saw
done at
so
the
many
start of the
people
round.
here?
In some sense, it's picture perfect the way that they deal with Leaf's Outlaw because they allow the 2 players with full armor to tank it. But that drops everybody, like, the 2 players with full armor are then on 10 HP, and you're trying to convert with a player advantage, but with a health disadvantage.
No
And
time to
once
NC
more
there,
getting
28
chipped
seconds, they were
down
fine.
by G2.
Round like that. I mean, I'm pretty sure I heard the audience grow.
It's very similar to the pistol, where Vitality get themselves into a good position but can't hold on in the post plan. G2's B retakes have been very slow but very controlled.
Very
I
rare
wouldn't be wanting
flame.
to end
Yeah,
B
makes
if I was
you
Vitality, but they're gonna set it
makes
again
you
on the
understand how
eco.
bad it
Very
was.
classic
They were
play.
awful. Even like G2 had 3 here, and even they were like, well, they're never going to push into B. We can just rotate off.
Stands and delivers.
Would have
Off
just
to
been the
side,
worst ball
TP
ever.
in, but there's no one else to play off the back of that one, so the damage done. And you can mow the ball down.
Okay, is this an
Too
eco?
predictable,
They
it's
definitely
too
need a
easy when you
timeout.
play like
They're a
that.
little bit
To
boomed.
the hands of G2.
They gifted him
Pressure,
the bonus.
squeeze is on Vitality now. It's almost identical to the first half. G2, they've won the pistol. They've won a bonus. They're running away with things. We need to see the same adjustment that we saw in that first half, in the second quarter from Vitality. Where is the adjustment? What kind of attack strats can you pull out of the bag? What kind of big plays can you get from individuals like Les or like Safe to get back into this game? It's a 4-round gap. And Vitality take a tactical timeout
Red
to
card
discuss
worthy?
just the questions I've been raising.
It's like a yellow card. It's with the information they got, yeah, but I don't know how much info was like
Can he find
relayed
a way
to
back
them.
in? I mean, for the first
But
half,
I
it
also
was
think that
those
Safe was the person that
hero
spotted
moments.
loads there.
Less than Safe, just
Which
going
makes me think that someone
absolutely
else called it.
demonic with the sheriffs in hand.
And
Heavy
Durka,
ass though.
Durka has started coming online. He's got his head in his hands at the moment, but he's started creeping up the scoreboard a little bit. He's 10 and 13. They're gonna need him to be entering like he was earlier on in the tournament. He was lights out, utterly dominant in the first kill department. He was still dying first quite a bit, but he was just delivering them first kill after first kill after first kill. Vitality desperately need it here. It's not an
Yeah.
elimination game,
It's
but it's a big
it's a
one.
must-win
You wanna
round
stay in
though.
the upper bracket for a tournament like this. There's only 4 teams left in the playoffs. And that double map veto advantage, it might feel like a long way off, but if you're either of these two teams, you're wanting to get to the grand finals and you want to get there through the upper bracket so you don't have to face a massive map pool problem.
It's huge. It's going to be on their minds. And a vital one for Vitality. Outlaws revealed. Playing in Jordan.
Little bait in.
Switch. Should be a level of awareness here. Yes, there is.
What a flick.
Crosshair placement wasn't quite ideal for Jordan.
He was kind of on top of it.
You're absolutely right, Josh. I mean, Durka. Almost the hospital flick is what it looked like, but
My blind is dead.
definitely adjusted in time. Here's a showstopper.
Yeah, that's
Let's
an easy
loose.
one.
And finds a body. Leaf, there's no retreat from that one. And my God!
Durka's always got around.
Seems like
He's always got a
every
round
time
on him,
Vitality
though,
get
for
into
sure.
a timeout, Josh, and you ask
It's a
for
great
more,
time
and
to
after
do
that
it.
Step up from Durka. He's ready to shut you up.
He did the same thing on Buying, didn't he? Where he needed to come alive and he instantly
Brand's
responded
casting, man.
with a phenomenal round. He's just done it again. It's not the same level of consistency necessarily that we've seen from him earlier in the year.
He's
but
going
he's
for
there
it.
in big
Potential
moments to
fourth
help
ace.
Vitality muscle through.
There's a world where
Mountain
this
against
nade
if
is
you get up to
spot
it.
on.
Showstopper.
Yeah, sure, why not?
And any kind of damage here is decent, safe, and
Do you
less.
ever
Still
nade
have
this
a little
before
bit
you
of money.
check?
So as long as they
No.
don't lose more than 2 rifles, they're gonna be fine. And you're not worried about doing stuff like building up the Rolling Thunder. Jonah P's already got that one online. Yeah. 7th for Vitality, getting it on the board. Really very precise entry. And then the whole
It's a great ult, to be honest, as well.
Beautiful all round. Questions were asked of him.
Yeah. And the good
Jonah
thing
P
about
is
this as
coming into
well,
the next round, Brent.
good thing about this is money
And that's gonna apply a
was
lot of
low
pressure to anybody that tries to
for
lure
Vitality,
them
but
on
now
towards A. Les
now they're
has
in an
been doing this
incredible
quite a
spot.
lot. I saw him start the round over there, and then he walked back over to the rest of his team.
Odin comes out for G2. Heavy hold of C.
Get to draw blood.
Wait.
Gonna try and take the fight
Okay, he
forwards,
wanted
but
to TP,
Jordan
get
was wanting
info
to
on
be
this.
backing away, bit of a retreat. Goal hopefully to pull some
This is
youth
still
out,
nice
force
for
Vitality to clear out
Vitality,
towards
though.
Mound, which
Question mark created, now they
they've
got to
done
go
relatively
reclear over towards
successfully.
Rubble. It's really hard to reclear
Over
Rubble
towards Rubble,
against
push Valen, Jonah P
against
away.
an Odin.
It's tough. Anytime this Viper wall goes up, Jonah P
It's
is going to be trying
really,
to spam
really
it.
hard reclear
To be
here.
honest, he's running a little short of bullets, though. He'll be able to do one wave of heavy spam, and then this Odin's going to be more of a liability.
attempt to pre-fire onto that space.
In reaction to seeing them Rubble reclear, Jorgamo wants to get info. Jorgamo, please put a TP down or something. Okay, he has no TP, but this time he actually backs off.
That's
And
unbelievable.
the late.
Same spot
And
Jorgo
it just
cleared from before, though.
Level of awareness still here, but they just
Okay,
take
it was
the
nice
shot,
with
they
the
take fight
flash.
straight to them
I
still.
thought they might have been good for 2 more though.
Players lagging behind it, they just played anti-flash.
Fade-Eye was lovely. 30 seconds on this one. Oh, hits 1, 2, 3. Salvos looks like safe's dead. Dude, they have no safety to plant really as well. They could all be heaven.
Player advantage now in a potential retake. They're happy to play it with pack mentality.
Trex with
Group
the
up
plant gets
together.
his ult.
Give Vitality the site. Give them the space.
Durka's actually got great info, though, because he controls Waterfall. So as this comes through, they're going to know that all 3 players are coming from in front.
Yeah, Durka might have made the play here.
To this point, Nightfall expended. Aftershock into the side. Durka draws blood. Finds the one. Barrel's poking wide. Trex with the other. And leaves it down to Jonah P. Bit of spam. Odin, not the weapon of choice. Not by any means. But how the hell do you
Really,
even get
really
into
nice
there?
from
You just
these
can't
two.
cross past them.
Durka pushing
These are the 2
clears
players from
everything.
Vitality
Yeah,
that were
so
struggling
nice.
to
With the
get
plant they
started
get
on
ult, he
Lotus.
clears this, spots
like
1
1
over
and 8
towards
or
here,
something
ult
to
goes
start
over
the map.
towards heaven,
And now
3 that it
winning
hits,
those
so you know they're
clutches,
all there, and
playing
then they
those
just have the crossfire.
situations really beautifully. The aggression, I mean, the trade out through Mound is great. Because
I mean, Durka just did so much.
Very tricky. You see what it means there to Vitality. Careful with the PC.
Trust me, I'm
Yeah, this is a tech pause after he's broken it.
They'd be struggling to hold up. Don't want to be banging around a little bit too much. But
Man, it
Vitality
looks
being in this
nice
spot, I
having
mean,
a
listen, they
Durka
could be
on your
casting their
team.
minds back
It really
not
does.
too far away. First half of this.
He does so much
Exactly the same
insane
as
stuff.
the
He's
first
so
half of
smart.
Lotus. They were able to make the adjustments, and they came out on top. Or at least they drew it level. I suppose I shouldn't say they came out on top. It was a 6-6 half, which would mean OT would be on the horizon here. just as it was on Bind. I don't think that that's an unrealistic expectation. I think it is possible for Vitality to come out with something like that. It's the final timeout here available for either of these
Need
two
a
teams.
darker in your
Last chance
5
for the
stack, that's what I
coaches to get
mean, man.
involved.
Dude, Mini gives it,
All
but
out.
he had darker the whole time. He can't give it.
Sort of nice and pretty, sealing it up.
He was
2-0.
gifted the perfect player.
Eventually getting that rematch against
Lofa,
EDG.
thank
I
you
know
so
they're
much for the
hoping
raid.
it,
Thank
they're
you,
hunting
thank you.
for it, but Vitality are a different beast.
Thank you,
different
thank you.
caliber of team.
Appreciate the
Kinda
raid,
need
man.
to be,
Hope
to
the
be
stream was
honest,
good.
even just be in the top 4 here at Bangkok. They themselves as representatives now for EMEA in this tournament.
It's going to be a triple fight from G2 over towards Mound. They've tried a bunch of different Mound fights.
Yeah,
What's
Mound fight for G2, but this time it looks like they want to actually send it.
One more player as well. Valence joined them.
Well,
We got TP spawn if they want it. Dude, what's that stuck on?
Can't stay here too long.
Kind of broken.
How have they done that?
Potentially cleared them out.
Don't even know what
towards
that
Mound.
TP stuck on, but
Vitality.
went over towards spawn.
I do like this though from G2. Early
Yeah,
pressure
it's still
over
nice. A
towards
lot of
Mound to
early
make it
pressure.
feel like
They
you're
get
fighting
out of
one on
there.
defense. And
Maybe you think they
instead,
could have held
Stack
on to that
is now
smoke for a little bit
re-exploring B.
longer,
They could hunt the lurker here.
and then now they try and see if they wanted to pivot.
Or are they
No
just following
killjoy,
the
obviously,
noise?
so
It
you
feels
can get
more
in
like
for
they're just trying to follow the noise and flood
Go
defend.
1-1, and then you can
Minute
3-stack
roughly
over
into the
towards
round
A.
for Vitality to
It's been a nice round from G2.
the squeeze onto these G2 players. It's a slow burn, as you said.
Look at the call from Vitality going back over to Mound, the area that originally G2 were putting up the
Yeah,
most
this is
resistance.
good from them as well.
Very good.
They leave safe.
Insert one over towards
On
A, great pressure, and then go take late C. Open the door, make it look like there's more people here.
Can potentially get
Kind of
that
comes
pick.
down to
Meanwhile,
Valen, and you would
Falcon
imagine
ready
that
to
Valen's
pounce
just
with
letting him take
Vitality.
site and
There's
playing retake.
paranoia here, and Leaf could open the door if he's feeling particularly bold. Safe gets away with it. They're going back
Wait, they're
into-
pivoting to
Doors
B?
open,
Oh my god,
doors
Leaf.
open. Leaf forwards! Leaf! God damn, man!
He did so well though. Big 1v1 on C at the moment. 10 seconds to plant. Anything to stop this? Nope, unless he wants the Omen TP in. And they know that this guy's lurking here because they saw him early. Do they ignore and just go sight fast?
Vitality, they go full speed ahead.
Oh, you gotta go fast against a Viper. Oh, that's not great.
The faster you go through the pit, the more chance of a spray down though.
Bastion already ordered up here from the Vitality players, up and over the
Whoa.
top as well. Rebounds.
He jumped to his head.
Just dropping into the bodies. They're bumping into each other, man. Into the knives and into
Oh
the
boy.
fray.
Is planning for him, right?
G2, at least
No,
momentarily.
not really.
Even planning
Not
for
planning
safe.
for him.
That is the question. Tucked to the corner. Salvos.
Those salvos are incredible.
Just can't quite get his body on it, man.
Damn, nicely
G2.
handed from G2.
Strong
Who is
about
this? This is Valen?
piece of
Yeah,
mind. It's
Valen
gonna
made
be
an
defended
absolute
into
play
that
to get him
spot.
the space.
And at
And then once
11th
spotted
round,
them, they could just
Burns.
speed up through the Viper ult.
Safe. Couldn't get it done there towards the end. The time pressure onto Kicks.
Dude, Leaf's
and
decision
forced
making
him to
here was
plant in a bad
incredible as
spot.
well. Like, Fade Eye's
He was
just
worried
about to
about just
own him, so he
getting
just
it
takes the
denied.
peek and just
Having somebody
commits to
spam
the
him
other.
Through Waterfall, for example. So many pivots here, though. Vitality trying to call a really slow, intentional, intelligent.
Oh, the round
attack
was
back
great
row,
from
and
Vitality
getting caught by
call-wise.
Leaf, who'd pushed
The round was
forwards behind the box.
great from both of them call-wise, to be honest.
Leaf has been a monster this series. They're going forwards into a rubble fight. First one of the game. Yeah.
Jonah has no idea he's out.
We've been conditioned for, but as the curtain drops,
Jonah.
so does Kicks.
Oh my god.
Lateral drift in through the back as well. That was an
Wait, what?
evacuation attempt.
We
The goalie
tuned
thought
off
it was
as he had
necessary.
no
Two
idea he was here
players
and he won.
Immediately out of the picture and out of the fight here. Vitality.
I'm so
Be a
confused.
scramble to earn your way back into this round. Round 20 for G2. They won that 12.
Does feel like the first nail in the coffin.
Pixel
Nice
angle. Jonah P. Usually perfect on it. Tracks and less to do it all in this spot. Respect given.
So much respect. In spots like this, sometimes it can be too much. You give the Vitality players a bit of space where they can walk forwards and isolate a one. But G2, they're known for being disciplined.
Paranoia, snake bite to respond. Trex, still of his own, waiting into his hands. Forced out into the open as Leafer takes that first contact. skip and a hop straight into their face.
What do you even do if you're less here? You actually just have to accept this one. God, they're actually just giving him that. Give him the orb as well on the 1v5. Okay, we were here on the first map, opposite way rounds. 4 chances for G2. Vitality had 4 chances, didn't capitalize.
Is there really a way that we could have won that event? And they both decided, no,
no
actually,
way. I can't believe Jonah wins this.
Global, there wasn't really any real
it's a rare circle whiff.
And now they said whenever they qualify, they feel like they can win the trophy. I think you're seeing that quality and that belief in themselves here today. They're on the verge, 1 round away from knocking Vitality down into the lowers, delivering them their first loss with this roster.
Almost unthinkable, I think, for a lot of people coming into this one. There's one thing I know about this Vitality squad. I'm going to be calling it quits until that round reaches 13. Be fighting for every single inch that G2 are willing to give them. Door opened up wide. It's a slow siege attempt at a round. Poking and prodding.
Locating target.
Hoping there's openings. Drum's going to be broken.
I have the spike.
G2 have a date, have a bracket.
There.
Teleport taken from Jorgamo. The rest of Vitality.
See what Valen's got. It all comes down to the Omen flash. Rotates coming in.
They know that Valen has mostly been anchoring.
Still Garden.
Okay, just going to accept it.
Listen, Valen can't quite run himself out of there, but it's going to be util going to be used to try and push them back and away.
They got a lot to stop the plant. Are they going to do the...
At least with that orb, and now it's more time for these G2 players. They're in through and out. Vitality have got to try and force the issue and take the fight forwards, but
I was wondering how they wanted to handle this. There's so many good things that G2 could do here.
Flashes are blinding them. And how do you stand your ground against this one? Spraying, praying, winning the day. Shots are fired. It's precise by safe, but he's rampant, and listen,
could have been better. Really could have been better.
There's no safety to be found for him, but he concerted Turka deep onto the site.
Like, I think when you have salvos and Omen flash,
you
should have an insane retake.
And it's almost necessary as well, yet still leave wins it out.
It's a good plan for everyone on Mount though.
Trying their hardest to not be denied that chance, that date with Destiny, a rematch with EDG. The moments like this, Vitality, they're going to fight for every single possibility. Time ticking. Leafs on the low ground. He's got to get a bit of a move on. I think they've done it. Vitality have bought enough time. Still alive.
Okay, very, very nice for Vitality. I do think the G2 messed this one up a little bit. There was 4 people close, and instead of either going for like a fast flood or a coordinated retake, they didn't. Oh my goodness, they didn't really do either. Like, I would have loved a salvos into an Omen flash. That would have been real nice.
Much more composed approach to going for that C execute. Starting to figure out the way that G2 like to hold it, with just Valen in the late round alone. 3 more though required of that kind of caliber to be able to get us into overtime. Trent is coming into this one, looking to try to close things out with only a sheriff to his name.
Okay, 3 chances.
They're expending everything, including the util at the beginning of this.
Trent got spammed here. Yeah, but he should never be peeking with salvos.
Weapon of choice
like what you should do here is just hide, then like double salvo here, Omen flash in front, flood retake. Like, that's what you should be doing. You can hit an Omen flash that hits all of this.
Still kicks his way ahead of it. Jonap's been dealt with still. Spraying and praying,
you can tell it's getting to like... No, Darker. Darker, what have you done? Oh boy. And you know he's going to stick this.
It's granted, it's given over, and garnered. Armageddon forcing them out into the open. There is no comfort, there is no
Damn, really nice from Jorgamo. Really, really strong. They 2-0'd him, chat. 2-0'd him.
The first team to be able to take down Vitality.
Yeah, first loss for the Vitality team.
With this roster.